Winter Village is a kit brought to us from our friends at American Crafts, and this is going to make 7 buildings, so you can see the 7 buildings right there, and a whole bunch of reindeer and trees are also included. Now, speaking of being included, directions are also included. Very easy to follow. Everything is very well marked. But let me show you what you will receive. Now, to do the trees and the reindeer, they come on this super heavy chipboard, actually, and they are all die cut. They all also have a glitter to them. So if we can get in closer, I'm hoping to be able to show you that. Let's see. Okay, well, I hope you can see there are kind of streamers of glitter on there. You can see it on the antlers really well. The dots on the reindeer, the fawn, the mother and the fawns, and also on the trees. Now we're going to stay close right now because I want to show you the paper that's used for the buildings. I think you can see there, it is a glittery. It does not rub off, so there's no mess, and that's really nice. Everything is labeled. So this sheet, let me see, we can back up a bit, says church roof. It's got the church. This is house A. This happens to be for another tree. But things are very well marked. So here's the church itself. And as a matter of fact, my granddaughter and I put together one of the churches. So I'll show you that finished result. So the houses are in paper that has the glitter. The trees and reindeer are in the chipboard. So let me show you a little bit about them. The trees, like this, they come slotted, so you simply insert one into the other. You know, but before I do that, you saw how they're glittery. You can also add some color. Now, it's meant to be white on white, so that's what it has, but Penelope, my granddaughter, and I just really couldn't resist doing a few things. So we brought out some opal polish. This happens to be blue parakeet. And let me open it up and get into the applicator and get into it and rub it off. So if you want your trees to be green, you can get them green oh so easily just by applying this, and you are not going to lose your glitter. In fact, with the opal polish, you're going to get some kind of an iridescent look also. So if you want to have green, that's one way. If you want it to be kind of a wintry blue, we picked up the lavender blue opal polish. Now the opal polishes, compared to the luster polish, opals tend to be lighter colors. The luster polishes tend to be deeper and richer colors. So let me open this up. You can see that they are well loved. I'll do the same thing. And then you want to remember when you're done to squirt a little bit of water in there. So this, now obviously these 2 tree pieces aren't going to go together any longer, but you get the idea about how you can easily color them. So if you're feeling like you want to add a little color, that's easy. You would want to color both sides, of course, just for demonstration purposes. Let's see. These should dry before you attempt this, but you simply insert them oh so easy, just like when you were a kid and this kind of thing, and just press them down. So now we have a multicolored tree, but you get the idea. Okay, let me slide that. Oh, one other thing. If you wanted to add some other colorings, let me unslip these. Let's see, let me turn it over. And we used the Luna paste, and I would normally do this with my finger, but because I want to show you a couple of other things, I don't want to end up here with a blue finger that's going to get blue on everything. So you can take the, again, this is the Luna paste, yes, and it has mica in it. So you're going to get, in addition to the glitter, you are going to get a really Beautiful finish. Now you might just want to do that on the edges. You know, another thing you could do is the fluffy stuff. That really looks like snow. So just so many things that you can do if you want to add color to it. So you're not limited in any capacity. Okay, we're going to move on to the deer. We have pieces to go together. Again, it's that same slot process. So I'll take my deer, insert the legs. Yes, insert the legs. Suddenly occurred to me, I wonder if one is in the front and one is in the back, but doesn't seem to be. And then antlers are going to go right there and just slide on. And they stay pretty well, actually. So very, very nice. Now we have the male deer. We also have a mama deer and a baby deer. So the whole family is included, and you have several of those, so that's fun to have. Now, my granddaughter decided to take a colored pencil, although I think a marker would be better, and she decided just to color the pieces and give the baby deer an eye. So feel free to do what you want. So that was fun. Now, the houses all are on a couple of sheets. 2 sheets per house is about what it averaged. And you simply fold them and attach them together. So this was one big panel for this house. We simply popped out all of the windows, and the door is scored. Now, we have the 2 dormers up there. They're just attached. One thing I think you really do need with this is the extra sticky tape, and we are fortunate that we have the supersized one, so there's lots of it on this. This has the orange liner, very sturdy tape, so it's really nice to hold these pieces together. And again, if you wanted to change the color, you can do that with any of the materials. Now the church, we decided to do something a little special, and you can, hopefully you can see. So we have the clear glitter sheets. So we did one piece larger than the window, and then placed it sticky side up. We cut another piece smaller and attached the 2 together, and then slipped the big piece right here so that we could have stained glass windows in our church, and that's what we were going for. Now Penelope decided to name her church. I don't know why, New By Church, but that's what she wanted, so that's what the kid got. And it does have a steeple. Again, so easy to put together. The only tedious part is really just popping out all of those little die cut pieces. It's not difficult or hard, but you can see there's a lot of little pieces to pop out. So a really good size on the pieces. Now it would have been smart had I measured them before I started this, and let me see. This one is 10 inches tall. So we'll back up just a bit so you can see it in its entirety. Or almost. Okay, 10 inches tall, so that's really nice. Whoops, just lost my steeple. We didn't glue them on, but I would recommend you're doing that. This little house is, let me see, this is 6.5 inches tall. So they're really a nice size. And the trees, let me find, they are 4 inches tall. So you really have a very spectacular look when you're all done. The Winter Village, we do have a limited supply, so if this is something you're interested in and you want to play with by yourself or with children, highly recommend it, and it is in stock.